So, this is it. I guess this is vlog number one of the Dungeon by Dino vlog. Look, I call it that because this is dungeon living, man. Like, what's this? Let me turn my camera on. See there? Look on that. Look in front of my window. Look in front of my window. See them? They're bars there. That's called they're bars. They are literally bars. I pay £1,000 a month for that stuff. A bit about me now. Yeah, my name's Dino, and I live in East London. Been here for like 25 years. Well, back here because like I lived here from birth to the age of 12 in Haringey, North London. I currently live in East. I have done for a minute. So it's alright. It's good. The reason I'm here is because I left behind in another part of the country, Northamptonshire. I was getting into a bit of bother up there in terms of, how shall I say, to self-edit and not get into trouble. Say chemical merchant kind of debts and debts associated with that. It was low five figures, but I mean it's enough to get you capped. So I got the hell out of Dodge in 2000. Came back to London. Found myself in the East End. Made a life for myself. You know what I mean? Ain't much of a life, to be fair. It ain't gone quite to plan these past 20 odd years, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So, a little bit about me. The purpose for this video and these vlogs are I'm basically looking for my family. I'm looking for my extended family on my paternal side. That's my father's side, and it's been some 40 years since I've locked in with them. And it's been 33 years since I've actually spoke to my nuclear family. So just give you some indication of we don't get on. We just don't. It's mainly to do with my mother and actions she took, putting it mildly, whilst I was young. Yeah, it was kind of brutal existence. I'd say for about 8 years. The ages of 6 to the age of 14, when I was eventually taken into the care system. Apologies for my grill, by the way. This is all going to be improving over the coming months. I've got certain appointments in place. It's very hard to do in London. To get a dentist appointment. It's hard to get anything actually in London. London is a nightmare. Like, don't come here if you need anything. Don't come to London because you won't get it. You ain't getting ish, mate. You're not going to get nothing. That's the fact. You have to fight for everything. I've been waiting for housing in this borough, Tower Hamlets. I've been waiting for 18 years. 18 years, bro. Like, how about that? 18 years. Crikey, that's a mad one, bro. Yeah, so that's the kind of things we're up against. By the way, it's brutal living in this city, but you kind of find a way, don't you? You know what I mean? It's you have to, I guess. But like I said, as I get older, I'm 52, just turned 52 last week. I'm finding life more difficult when you haven't got that familial support. I find it's crucial. And I'm not looking for, it's not like money I want. So I'm not talking about that type of support at all. I don't care about that. I don't care about money, and this certainly isn't a means to getting money. Like, let me just be clear, like, I don't care about that at all. If this generates money, great. If it doesn't, it's still great. Do you know what I mean? That's not what I want it for. I want it I want to tell my story, and I want to become visible again, because I believe I've been kind of anonymous for a quarter of a century now because of the life I led before. And yeah, it's time to come out of the dark into the light, as they say. And that's kind of what I'm doing now. It's going to be a bit rudimentary and a little bit self-edited along the way because I'm going to learn everything. So to a little bit more about me, I'm my only qualification ever is web design and programming. So I think I'll pick up video editing. Okay. School was a complete write-off for me. Like, forget school. Don't even. I left school in 1990 at 16. I don't remember. I might have took a couple of GCSEs, but I don't recall taking any. But again, I may have took a couple, but I wouldn't have done at all well. Because I didn't care. I didn't care at that point. I had a job when I left school as a chef. So, you know, I had stuff in place. And that never worked out. Tried a few things. But anyway, just to get back onto the familial thing. So let me give you a geographic kind of context here, a narrative. So I'm in East London, sort of around between sort of Hackney and Tower Hamlets. I'm not hiding. Like, I'm not going to hide anything. Like, I'm here. I'm out here. You know, I'm very public. People, I know everybody in my community. I've lived here for 20 years. So yeah, it's Hackney, Tower Hamlets area. Even Newham, I'm on that side. I'm on the border of that as well. So yeah, to put you to give you some geography. And my family that I'm looking for are based in Enfield, Potters Bar area of North London, like where I'm from. I'm from North London, Haringey, like I said. My family are Haringey, Barnet, so North Finchley is part of Barnet, Enfield, and Potters Bar. So that's the kind of little quartet there. And I'm very keen to find them. I've been out of touch for a very, very long time, and like I said, I'm excited to find them and catch up with them again. And I'm sure they've got questions, like, you know, where I've been all these years. Do you know what I mean? I've been out in the wilderness. I've been out here, man. I'm a street guy, just to be clear. It might sound weird coming from a guy who's in his 80s or 50s, but I am. I've never been out of it. I'm very trenched, to use a young modern vernacular. Yeah, don't get it twisted. I'm in it. I'm in it to my neck, up to my neck, mate. And yeah, it's brutal. Somebody, you know, but just by looking at me, you can probably tell kind of lifestyle I've led or lead, and you know, say nothing, isn't it? So it's one of them. You can say what you like stick it in the comments. I'll be interested to see what you got to say. To be honest, feedback's good, right? Bad, good, doesn't matter. I don't bother. Bring it. Bring the feedback and help me out here. Like, I'm literally, especially if I've been Enfield way. I'm looking for names. I'm looking for. I don't know surnames. My uncle's name is Rod. He's married to one of my father's sisters. Her name's Angela, my aunt. Now her children are called Matthew and Daniel. They are my first cousins. We share grandparents. They're a couple of years older than me at the most. 53 and 52 respectively, I believe. I'm 52, so they might be a couple of years, so they're 2 years older than me, so say 54. But I'm keen to find them too. Well, that family, like, so it's Rod, Angela, Matthew and Daniel, yeah? They're in the Enfield Potters Bar area, yeah? I'm Dean Sparks, I'm there, I carry their nan and granddad's name. We called them Nanny and Granddad Sparks. So, because my dad was the only boy, so, you know, obviously I got we kept, you know, he kept his name in marriage. So I'm the only one that carries that name. So yeah, I'm keen to find them too. Also, equally as urgent, I'm keen to find my aunt Valerie. Valerie is Angela's sister on my paternal side. My mother didn't have no siblings. Enough said about her. Yeah, I'm looking to find Angela. I can't remember my uncle's name. I forgot my uncle's name. And I've forgotten I'm looking for Teresa. Teresa is probably the oldest of my cousins, my 4 cousins in that region. I'm very keen to find her. I know she's asked about me over the years. I hear this through the very, very few infrequent kind of stuff I hear to do with family. I get snippets over decades. It's ridiculous, really and truly. When I want contact, if I need to contact my parents, I have to write them letters. I write them letters. Anyway, and I don't get no reply, so I have no idea what's going on. There's 90 miles between me and my nuclear family, so I'm just not getting up there. Well, I've not got I haven't got the fortitude or the will to just face that beast woman, man. But it's coming. It's coming. I need to get my energy up. I need to get my game going. I need to get back in it. But I guess just to go back to the reason for the vlog yet is first and foremost to find my family, my blood relatives in the North London, so Enfield, Potters Bar area. That's paramount. That's the most important thing. Nothing else is more important than that, right? To this point. Also, the purpose for this is just to let people know that I'm around. You know what I mean? I'm out here still. I've always been out here. Yeah, I had to swerve some money. It was a debt, and I had to get out of Dodge, and that's what I did. And yeah, for better or for worse, it's what I did. And I'm gonna fill people in. Anybody that's interested. If this gets to like Northamptonshire, like the Welling Borough, Rushton, Earthling Borough, Findon, them little towns, Kettering, Corby, like, listen, I know people up in there. Northampton Town Centre itself, I know loads of people up there. It's Dino, it's Sparksy, you get me? So, I'm just checking in, I'm putting myself out here. I'm looking to upload fairly frequently, I believe. Obviously I want to learn the process, so I'll probably be doing it quite regularly, obviously, get them episodes out. I think I've got a lot to say. I'm going to say it. But yeah, bear with me. And we'll see where this goes. But I don't expect much of this first video, to be honest. I'm really not. But we'll see. You never know. Stranger things have happened, haven't they? Anyway, people, love to one and all. Do all that YouTubey stuff. If you like it, I mean, like I said, it's a bit rudimentary right now, and but it'll get better. I promise you. I'm not gonna, I want it good. I wanna build some type of relationship, and also abstain from certain behaviours. Maybe, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I'll try everything else. So anyway, yeah. Enough said on that for now. But one love to one and all, and here it is. Dungeon Potty Dino. Here we are, coming at you. Later.